Today's podcast is brought to you by Hot Mic, the official hot sauce of the John and Marc podcast.
Today's segment is called Bad Choices.
Let's make some.
Yes. You're like, oh no. Tastes good though.
But it's...
Where are we? We just landed in Puerto Rico in San Juan, got off a plane. John's already here. You're about to head over to the hotel. It actually kicks off officially Wednesday, but we got meetings tonight, meetings tomorrow in Puerto Rico with the attendees. For those who don't know, our digital John and Marc official podcast of Mass Torts Puerto Rico, baby. Let's go. Very different from the personal injury audience we usually have. But your clients that you work with all pay their taxes and need CPAs. I can't wait to talk about many of the things we're about to discuss here. Welcome to the podcast. I'm very excited to get into things today. Thank you.
Welcome back to the John and Marc podcast. We're here at Mass Torts Puerto Rico and not Puerto Rico. We're here at Mass Torts Puerto Rico. There was just a session on law firm acquisitions, mergers, private equity, and we have 5 of the panelists here joining us. We're gonna go around just brief introductions of who each of you are and the organizations that you represent, and then we're gonna get into the things that weren't asked of you on that panel that I think everybody really wants to know more about.
Welcome to Tour Talk Live. We are live from Mass Torts Puerto Rico. I have myself, John, and Joe with us today. Joe is back home in Philadelphia. John and I are at the wonderful Vanderbilt Hotel in Condado, Puerto Rico. We have a very busy day to get into. Just because we're traveling doesn't mean we take a week off. Let's hop right into it.
Today's podcast is brought to you by Hot Mic, the official hot sauce of the John and Marc podcast.
Today's segment is called Bad Choices.
Let's make some.
Yes, I am not a smart man,
Very hot.
but this heat says 10 out of 10. I think that's as high as it goes. I'm gonna do a dab. For the audience, I'll do a double dab. I'll do a triple. That's a double dab. Triple's a little aggressive. Okay.
No, come on. You gotta go.
They don't call it bad choices, right? For nothing. What's the worst that can happen? All right, cheers. See how bad it is. You know it's hot when it like is about to hit your mouth and you're like, oh no. Tastes good though.
It's slowly moving like I just got bit by a zombie and it's just infecting my whole mouth with heat.
We were in Puerto Rico and it is hot. I'm sweating, not because of the heat, because of the hot sauce. And we are in Puerto Rico, which is the new official name of Mass Torts Puerto Rico.
I am sweating because of the heat and because of the hot sauce
Yeah.
at the same time.
I didn't know. All right, John, what did we learn today?
I learned that Sarah and Rachel Lanier are A players. They are very good at what they do. I learned a lot about taxes.
Yep, I learned a lot about how to not pay taxes.
We learned about M&A and private equity in the plaintiff space. That was a good episode too. 3 down, and we got 4 or 5 tomorrow. Another busy day.
I got the girliest drink they had.
Happy birthday, Holland.
Happy birthday! Woo.
Day one, Mass Torts Puerto Rico, also known Puerto Rico. We are walking home. What did we learn today, John?
I learned the food is pretty damn good in San Juan.
Okay, outside of the food, I really learned that Rachel and Sarah Lanier are the stars. They're the future stars.
I can't wait for that episode to come out. We told them it was going to be like 30 minutes, maybe 40. We talked for an hour. We probably could have kept going if Rachel didn't have to go to a meeting, but that was awesome. 10x what I thought it would be, and I actually thought it would be really great to start.
You know, being the children of Marc Lanier, you have a lot of big shoes to fill, but they have a very high trajectory, and I'm very excited to see them. They're very different from Marc, but they have some very Marc-esque qualities uniquely, which is very cool.
Very different from each other, too.
Yes. We also had one of my favorite conversations recently with Glen Frost about tax law.
Yes.
We talked about tariff taxes, Puerto Rico taxes, not paying your taxes,
Or paying your taxes.
how to structure your taxes if you're getting acquired.
Some great storytelling on that episode where he started going through like some of the things that he's seen and uncovered as both a CPA and a tax attorney.
Yeah, he
Super
pretty much
interesting
gave you
stuff.
the playbook. You're like, hey, if you're gonna sell your firm, this is the team you need to have in place, like 12, 18, 24 months before you go to sell, so that all your house is in order before you bring that to the table for the market to potentially buy.
Which led us to our third episode that we recorded today, which was with the panel from the private equity and M&A group. Also super interesting, variety of different perspectives.
interesting
And the
'cause
brokers and the firms involved and the actual, we had someone from a PE group as well.
My favorite part of the conversation was, we know we're talking like some technical stuff, but also them talking about the velocity of the acquisitions they expect to happen. Going to 1,000 transactions a year, their estimate is from an acquisition perspective, is crazy.
Super good episodes today. We just had dinner. We got part of the team here in Puerto Rico, which is great.
We got Holland from our PR department here, just running point with all the PR work she has for our existing clients that are here in Puerto Rico.
PR and PR.
We got some fans over there yelling at us.
I don't know if I would call him a fan or not.
I think he's a fan. Like and subscribe. All right, this is a wrap. Day one, a full day. We've already been here for 2 days already. Going into day two, we have another 4 to 5 podcasts scheduled for tomorrow. Got to get my mind right. Back at the hotel lobby. Gonna do some more networking at the bar to build some more connections, drink some more beers, and to decompress from the day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
I thought Mass Torts Made Perfect was busy, and it was busy. Watch the recap if you haven't watched that to see just how insanely busy we were. But by God, Puerto Rico has been so much busier than I thought it would be. We are meeting with clients, we are meeting with prospects, we're recording nonstop episodes, we're having calls with our team back in the mainland.
For those who don't know, even though we're at conferences recording podcasts, being at the conference, we also run an agency called RR Digital, which operates while we're here, so we also have to run that.
We're taking calls from clients, we're drinking like all of the latest news about what's going on in the world and trying to figure out how does that affect our clients, how does that affect our campaigns. You guys get to see like this much of our lives. We've gotten really good feedback from everybody watching and from people here that you guys enjoy seeing the behind the scenes content and things other than the podcast, and we're going to make a concerted effort to talk to you all about how we are running the operation and the things that we're doing and what's going on in the marketing space and what's going on in the legal space and what's going on in our lives. And we're an open book. If you have things you want to know, just ask. We'll film content on it. We'll share it with you. We're happy to give everybody the playbooks on how to do all the things that we're doing with all of our clients all across the country, because that's what we're here for. It's just to make sure that everybody gets as much value out of us and our organizations as possible and help you grow your firm.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Follow along as we build the new standard, baby.
Súmale mambo pa' que mi gata prenda los
2, Mass Torts Puerto Rico. We're wrapping up the day. John, what buzz did we learn about Mass Torts Puerto Rico?
I would say I learned that of all the conferences that we go to, this one is the most unsaturated. You had just decision makers, just people with influence, just the ones who are actually running the litigations and funding the deals and actually a part of all these cases. Those were the people who were here. There was no fluff at all. Every single person who I met was someone who actually was like really a part of this. Not like, you weren't getting people who were coming here to learn like about a specific mass tort because they just didn't know about it. You were getting like real discussions between the decision makers.
It was leadership, people that are on leadership, people that are leading major litigations, people that are the owners of the firms that have large dockets. The players were all here.
Yes. So if you haven't been to Mass Torts Puerto Rico, if that's still what it's called next year, if they don't take the hint that Puerto Rico is the way to go, I would say this is definitely an event to go to. We really appreciate Mass Torts Puerto Rico for inviting us here, allowing us to have the amazing setup that we had right outside the ballroom in the wedding pavilion with our studio. It was fantastic. Highly recommend coming next year. And then coming up in less than a month is the Lanier Trial Academy.
Yeah, we'll be there. Once again, the podcast will be live. We'll have a special guest host at that podcast. We cannot announce who it is, but stay tuned for that one.
Yep. And then we've got Grow or Die.
Oh, Grow or Die
That
coming
might even
up.
come first. I don't even know the order
Grow
of
or Die
operations.
is next. We'll be back in Las Vegas at the Grow or Die event, recording live at the Encore in Las Vegas.
Yes.
June 9th.
John Morgan's final appearance, first and only appearance at Grow or Die.
Yes.
There's a ton of stuff going on right now. You've got trials, you've got Supreme Court decisions, you've got private equity that is entering or expanding their presence in the market. There is a lot going on in the mass tort space right now. If you want to keep up on what's going on in mass torts every single week, join Marc and myself and Joe Fantini. Every Thursday we drop a new episode of Tort Talk. Basically, we condense down the week's updates into about 10 minutes. So make sure that you subscribe to the podcast. You'll get the new episodes of the John and Marc podcast. You'll get the new episodes of Tort Talk pushed to your phone, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, you name it. Watch out on Instagram too, because Alec and Randy, who run our social media, have been having us get a little bit more creative, entertaining.
Yes.
With
The
with
people
the
have been
content production.
requesting a little bit more behind the scenes action of John and Marc, which we are happy to oblige with.
Yeah, and I think Alec caught Randy making fun of the fact that once again, Marc and I are matching, and that's it.
I'm trying to think. That's a wrap. Follow along to the next one as we build a new standard. Bye-bye.